and gentlemen, we are starting Winchester. We will talk because they are starting already. Running versus Sebastian is going to be the first series that we're going to cast. And they have red and purple. Winchester, Gurjaras or Dravidians, amigo? Because you're going to, now you're going to say all the words and you're not going to let me say a single word now. Wait. They don't hear you. I don't know why. You don't hear Dave? You don't hear Winchester? I mean, I hear Winchester all the time. You don't hear him? Seriously? Okay. I called you in the other Discord. I know the reason, but I have to check this. Okay. I don't know why they don't hear you. One moment. Well, he was here. I was listening to him completely, but I will have to fix this. Do you hear me? Do you hear him now? Winchester.
34, I'm still speaking, guys. I'm trying to get the word on stream, but he doesn't let me.
All right. Now they hear you.
Finally.
So.
Yeah, he just messaged me in the chat that he'll mute me, so I can just... I have no chance to tell anything, so that was the main plan, you know, guys.
Shut up. By the way, red and purple is good colors. We keep red and purple or not? I think this is fine.
No, those too bad because they kind of similar on the minimap, no?
Okay, running as a yellow.
Yeah, that's cool. Purple and yellow, two best colors.
Running as a yellow and Sebastian as red. So, why Dravidians is still so popular when, in my opinion, is a crap civilization?
Well, yeah, you're right, but at some point now it's kind of archer meta, and I think Dravidians are really good with it, right? So once the pikeman's a little bit upgraded, the militia line is better as well, so it's really easy to use Dravidians at some points, and maybe elephant archers. I saw some players went for them as well, so it's really good civilization to play fast.
Okay, I want to ask to the viewer one more time. Is the sound balanced? My sound and Winchester's sound is good. I increase him. Whatever, you tell me, guys. If everything is good, please. All good? All right. All right. What do you think about the map here? Because running map, Winchester, the wood is quite far, I will say. The goal and the sun is at the back, but this is a dangerous map for running, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. It's much more open rather than Sebastian because Seb probably has better wood lines, so it's easier to make lumber camps a little bit closer to his town center, while running needs to build both lumber camps kinda in front, right? So it's much harder for him to wall.
All right. Okay, guys, people in the stream, you don't have to spam. I'm asking and I'm checking. And I have increased his volume already. Don't worry. Anyway, you said already about Sebastian. I don't know if you have been watching the other series and so on. For you, till we go yet into the feudal because they are about to go up. Any surprise so far today? You expected probably the max to go through. A small resume about what happened today.
I don't know, I didn't watch a lot of matches, I watched the max, and I really wonder that the games by him were really clear, at least except the game he lost. There, I guess, a really crazy micro by Whitecourt, but I think he nervous too much, as you said in the last one, because forgetting all those eco upgrades and forgets also a lot of upgrades, don't take a good fights even in game which he won. So I think he was not in the best shape, and probably this is mostly about nerve, because he was nervous, because these mistakes are so simple, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the first time that when I have, let's say, real 32 main event on a S-tier tournament. Because with the switch we did, with the group stage, I'm sure that also the players that they are going to qualify today, they might be thinking, if we qualified, we really have even more chances in the main event. So they might feel the pressure, I believe.
Yeah, maybe, because before that was like, okay, I've been now, then probably another elimination stage later, but right now this is like the only match before the main event, so yeah, that's huge for sure.
It's bigger for sure. Okay, we see now how Sebastian is coming with the militias, and by the way, for you, who is the favorite here, Running or Sebastian?
Well, I really like how Sebastian is playing, and for me, running is still a little bit arena player. So I think it's gonna be a really tough matchup for both players. So
Okay.
Sebastian will try to play it more aggressive, and I think the running idea will to get it somehow closer to macro. And we can see right now, okay, he's doing range. I thought it's going to be stable because scout plays more like macro approach compared to militia. So I think running will try to get it in the later stages. And we can see that he's taking villagers to gold already. So his build order is a little bit not planned like this. He wanted to go scouts.
Okay. I mean, I was just adding those flags, but about running, if people don't know him, is he more a complete player, or for you he's still more like an arena player? What you will say about running?
Yeah, I just said that for me, he more about arena, but I know that he practiced a lot, and I played a team game Battle of Africa with him, and I know that he's really good at preparation, and in general, he's a very nice player. So, yeah, I think this match will be like two different styles, two different approaches. I think running will mostly focus on a macro, on picking good civilization, while Sebastian will try to make it like full aggression mode activated. Right now, he has the archery doing blacksmith already, there's 2 militias, so he's trying to use every chance to make any damage.
Well, and with this Dravidian civilization, he has to be more aggressive, right? Like.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of require you to play like this because if Couriers go to the later stages with all the upgrades, that's one of the strongest civilization in him.
Yeah, I mean, well, they still have crazy halves, but Dravidians don't have mobility, Winchester.
Yes, exactly. And such open map like Arabia, this is where there's all Hussar, cheap Hussar raid, even Chakrams at some point, which has higher, or at least high move speed. They really shine on these such maps.
Okay, we can see he's walling now, running in front of the berries. He's having a house on the right side, archery range in front of the town center, as we could see. It's still not wall. I think this is still open, and the archers are
the last tile.
Yeah, the archers are also with fletching Winchester. Well, he is still there with the archers, and with one archer and 2 skirmishers should be fine. But this is creating a lot of chaos on his economy.
Mm-hmm. I think actually going for gold was a mistake because he could see that there was only 2 militia. It's really popular strategy now to go for 2 militia after you click up to feudal age. So he could kind of expect that there will be no man-at-arms upgrade even with Dravidians. So I think going on gold was a little mistake now because he don't really want to make archers, he wants to make skirms, and he doesn't really need the gold. He has 150 already in the bank, which is kind of not needed here. And amazing micro by Sebastian here.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Sebastian is one of the fastest players in the community, high APM as well. But as you mentioned, the goal. But we have seen a lot. One of the best strategies for you, the one that you love it. The people is still going a lot with the market.
Well, market is not something what I really like to play. I don't really
sarcastic.
like market. Yeah, exactly. Because I don't like the markets play, but I see a lot of people play like that. For example, now for running, does he really planning to click up with market while he has like 0 farms? There is no farms at all. That's really strange for me. Maybe he wants to get the food before the opening, while the trade is better. I don't see any idea behind this market.
Well, I mean, he's doing now the farmers, as you mentioned. It's the first time that I see the market. He's selling everything already. He sells this. I mean, for me, this is crazy. Like, if now Sebastian is doing a second archery range and full army, how the hell do you stop that with the approach that running has right now?
Mm-hmm. Well, he's trying walls right now, so yes, he cannot build tower, but it's still gonna be hard to get inside in feudal age. But also, what I don't really dislike, but it's kind of damaged your economy, running is taking sheep 1 by 1. So he has only 3 left in the mill, so his economy boost as Guerriers won't be that strong as it could be. Well, that's not bad, but still, like, I think you can leave like 4 or 5 sheep or goats like we have in this game. But yeah, 3 is kind of low. I think the ratio of this food would be much better.
Not 3, it's 2 now. What the hell?
Oh.
But and then my question here is, what bonus has Gurjaras then?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't like his approach because he also go for skirm archer play, right? Because he made skirms while Sebastian didn't make any skirms, and this is where he also saved a lot of food. So his economy is much better now because he has more villagers on the farmers right now. He has a really smooth economy. He's not going for the market. He'll pick up without selling stone. His economy will be really strong, and I think he's in a much better position now because even if running go up Castle Age early, he won't be able to make a lot of stuff. Even like ballistic will be really hard for him because he just won't have resources, rather food or food.
I don't know. Well, let's see. Keep going because I'm gonna do something, Mr. Winchester.
Yeah,
You keep
sure,
going with
that's
the casting.
fine. Yeah, and even with all this market, I think it was really early because he sold all the resources, but right now he cannot send a lot of villagers on farms at the same time, so he don't have enough food to click up, and Sebastian even going up Castle Age earlier than his opponent, even without market. So this is exactly... Wow, I'm so big on the stream. Yeah, so yeah, he's going up even earlier, and he has more archers than his opponent, and I don't think that running will go for a skirm upgrade. So those 3 skirms in Castle Age, they'll do nothing. So archers will probably destroy. It's gonna be easier to go for university if running will try to go for a skirm upgrade. So right now the position is much better for Sebastian, and I'm sure that he will try to take his advantage with earlier Castle Age. So let's see.
Okay, you see, now you are in the channel too. So be careful with who you bring in the camera. Okay. Anyway,
okay.
That's what I was doing, guys. I was setting up because I didn't have Winchester here, and now this looks more cool for you as well because we see it's like if we're talking, and then I will put then the frame later. I don't have time now to put the frame. Anyway, why players? I mean, we don't see a lot of feudal battles, and the maps are quite open. It's because it's not really an oath to really kill with feudal units, since the players now defend better and better, and it's too risky.
I think it's just the meta. A lot of players just repeat, and they really afraid of early Castle Age approach, which I think should not be that strong as it's strong. I mean, as people think now. So that's why players mostly trying to go Castle Age and kind of ignore Feudal Age, just because this is more the meta, and that's all. I don't think that this is a really good approach.
Okay. Okay, let's see what we are going to see. I love to co-cast guys with Winchester because he's not like... You remember some other players when we co-cast? No, maybe I cannot give this inside information. Winchester, transparent. Always give his opinions. That's why we love to have him here co-casting. And now we see running with the archers in top of that hill. But he's going around at the same time. He took 2 villages behind the woodland to run in Sebastian. And Sebastian, if he's breaking in... I know that he's doing the siege workshop, but this is... really chaotic for the economy. And then we need to see when the cities advance, Winchester as well, how he's gonna calm his nerves, Sebastian, because this is a huge opportunity for both Winchester.
Yeah, exactly, and I think Seb kind of practiced a lot. It's really important for him, and he also was close to advance against me because I won only 3-2 and I was like 2-0 losing. But right now, running was late with Mangonel. He didn't really queue it up in time, and he will lose more villagers on Woodline. And I like how Sebastian is playing because he's using his archers perfectly on the forward. He made 2nd town center.
He's winning the game.
Spend his resources for the market. Yeah, exactly. He clearly taken this one. Amazing play by him.
Yeah,
Like,
but look at the
didn't
micro.
even make any mistakes.
Look at the micro, man. It's micro like you, Winchester.
Oh, in the best days, yeah.
In the best day. GG, man. Well, this is what you call a total domination by Sebastian in the first game. 22 minutes. Super quick, Winchester. And really good play by him. Seriously.
Yeah, and I like that he wasn't greedy. He knew that his civilization must be better at those kind of approaches without stable, without a really strong farm economy. So he just went for a lot of farms in time. He didn't really spend a lot of resources in the skirmishers. He just made a perfect decisions in this one and just used his civilization amazing in early Castle Age. So this is where he has the siege workshop, the scorpions, more archers on the forward, 2nd TC even to secure his wood line, because if running would come there, he could have the same situation like running has, that he has no wood at this point. And yeah, just amazing play by him.
I said many times that Dravidian's Winchester is one of the best civilizations, and I love that civilization. So it's
yeah, I know, and this game really proved it. Yeah, I know that this is exactly what you were saying before. Like Dravidians is one of the best for this kind of approach.
Yeah. For this kind of approach, but only for that, for going very aggressive, you know, for going very, very aggressive. How motivation for you, Winchester, for the tournament from 0 to 10?
Well, for me, tournament, man, I really want to go far and all this stuff, but to be honest, I don't feel good right now. I feel that my shape isn't really great, so I need to do a lot of stuff, a lot of preparation, and for me, all this stuff will be further right now. It didn't start yet really hard. So the next like week, 2, 3, I will try to play a lot, like really a lot, and this is where all this hype for me will start. But I just first time saw the trailer, and this is so amazing. I really like it. As usual, all those cartoons and stuff is cool, and this one is one of the coolest as well.
Did you watch the trailer today?
Yeah, that was the first time, yes.
The first time? And you think that I'm going to invite you to come to Spain again?
Sorry, man. This is where I catched it.
Oh,
good, mostly the reports, man. I didn't watch between the games, you know.
I know. Anyway, Sebastian, Portuguese running Malians. Explain to the viewers why Malians is that good of a civilization that even both sides are picking this.
I have a question for you then. Do they right now getting gold faster than usual civilization or not? Because I still don't understand this.
I think the goal difference they did is that they get the gold faster. That's why they are using also the market a lot, because you get more gold with 4 villages, you get a lot more gold than before. That's the thing.
I get it. So at the same time, like one player gets 10 gold, Malians get those 12 gold. This is the same timing. And so they don't take those 12 gold from the mining camp like Mayans, but they take only 10 gold, right? So they, 15% faster and saving this 50% as well. Yeah, then Malians, I think, is one of the best still, because still the gold bonus is really huge, because this is the same like they had before when they just released, because they had the gold mining upgrade for free. This is kind of similar. At the same time, they really want to fight with gold units, same like probably Portuguese. They really want to fight with gold units, and at the same time, they have huge, almost unlimited gold till the end of the game, because it's just huge bonus. So they get gold faster. Their eco bonuses are too high because of the wood bonus and gold bonus at the same time. That's amazing to play archers. They have all the upgrades for the units, and at the same time, they have like unlimited gold, so you can spam units in Imperial Age and don't really think that you trade really bad, because you can just make units more than your opponent, like kind of same like Mayans.
Okay, keep going. I'm doing something else.
Okay.
I'm doing something else, man. What can I do?
Yeah, and that's cool that we have a Portuguese here as well, the civilization, which is kind of, I don't want to say again like Mayans, but Mayans usually have two good things, that they have almost unlimited gold, they have cheaper archers, and at the same time they have eagles, yes. But this civilization, like Portuguese, they have cheaper archers, so that kind of save a lot of gold, maybe even cheaper than Mayans, I'm not sure, in Castle Age and Imperial Age. And at the same time, Malians kind of same, they have more gold for the whole time, and this is what led them to have a really good composition. And also the good thing about Malians, that they have those good champions with a lot of peace armor. It gives them really immune to archer damage, and I mean, the civilization just have a lot of options. The only weakness that they don't have a really good answer maybe to halberdiers besides champions and unique unit, which is hard to go. I don't think that Guerrero is really useful in Arabia. So yeah, and Malians also about the start.
But who is doing champions actually? Like, I mean, halberdiers. Nobody's doing halves.
Well, yeah, because the matchups mostly is the archer. I don't know. I didn't look walls a lot, but I think most of the top players is playing archer matchups. They don't really play a lot of the scouts, so that's why we don't see a lot of helps.
Okay, perfect. I'm sorry, but I'm a perfectionist with the stream, and if you are not in a frame, I can't do anything, you know, and now you are... It's not perfect, but I will fix that later.
Yeah, that looks cool.
It looks okay. We can see running with the Malians then. He has, and now analyzing the map. This generation is kind of weird. Look how all the woodlines are in the middle of the map.
Even I would say on the top of the map.
Yeah, well, that's for sure, but look at red. Sebastian has all the wood forward, and this can be very tricky if running is going aggressive with archers, because not having a single wood at the back is always tricky.
Yeah, but what I like about Sebastian map that his gold is kind of secured. He close to the edge of the map and his woodline is close there, and he has like second and third woodline helps him to wall him doing amazing barrack already. So I think with this map he will be really safe for a time being. So until Castle Age, while this woodline will be in a range of crossbows, his map will be really nice because it's really hard to attack him. And with Portuguese he also gets wood from the berries, which will be safe with this building placement. While running, he'll need to go for his forward gold, which can be really hard to secure because there is a hill, there is nothing in front of it, and okay, he's going on the back gold. I like it.
Yeah, it's very nice one. That's why now Sebastian is exploring, and he might be thinking, oh, what is he doing? Because you can expect that he's going to go gold, so it's very important that that scout for Sebastian is gonna check the goal, but he's not doing.
Oh
he's
yeah,
to go around.
he could see this gold, so that's really nice if he would check it, but he didn't.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't. I think he will do it. But there's one thing. Yellow is not finding Sebastian. If he's going now to the north with the scout, it's gonna be terrible, but no. He's coming to the other side, and he's gonna find his opponent. Yeah, he's gonna find it. He's mining gold, 3 villages on gold. He's already walling the berries. The wood is gonna be safe as well. And Sebastian is playing safe, and he's fine. And now, with the scout, he's gonna be inside, running. He has to be careful. The 2 militias are coming from Sebastian, but only 2 militias, Winchester. These come from QUALIFIER as well.
Well, but it's completely different because they make it on their way to Feudal Age, so this is kind of late. But I don't know why they met like this. Maybe I need to play more practice games, but for me it's still not the best approach. Like 2 militia doesn't really make a lot, right? So going that late for them, nah. It's not cool. What I also don't like about Sebastian, and I more like about the running. Oh, by the way, he's coming with militia and running
because
he
want to make you look bad and say 2 militias made a lot, and now he's gonna kill a villager. Maybe he's gonna kill that villager. One villager is going to be down, and it is down. He took some damage in the militia, and one villager is down, but he shouldn't kill. I agree with you. Like, I was just obviously joking because of the timing exactly that those militias arrived, but in general the 2 militias looks a little bit like a waste.
Yeah, I agree with you, but still, people goes for it. And what I don't like about Sebastian that he had a really good start of the wall. This house, barracks, house. He could finish the wall like completely. Don't really wall only your resources because he spent a lot of time and resources for this as well. This is like 10 palisade walls. This is like half of the farm. And right now he can manage his economy. Like, what I like about running walls, that he made those walls even for later stages. It will be useful later as well. This is really nice for him.
But he's missing upgrades also. No W tags, no horse collar. I mean, Malen's economy is nice, but he's not having the upgrades.
Yeah, that's
definitely
huge.
bad. It's definitely bad. At least they would upgrade, because if not, big problems. For now, he's walling. Not greedy. I like the wall Sebastian is doing. He's just walling the resources. He's not spending anything in the walls. So he's focusing completely on his economy, having his army, and then small walls. I think this is the most effective way to wall, honestly, because these maps, to wall completely Winchester, it requires quite a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't need to make it instantly, like slowly, step by step. And like those walls Sebastian is doing, he could, this is what I was saying before, he could make them a little bit earlier. But yeah, right now his economy is much better. Has more farms than running from the 2 farms. On the now blacksmith, it's later. Or no, yeah, a little bit later blacksmith. So yeah, Sebastian has better economy again. And if it's gonna manage to castle edge and running doesn't make more damage or something happen now, then probably he will be really behind.
Well, remember guys that Portuguese get all the units cheaper on gold. Archers, knights, they're cheaper, so you are saving some resources. Also, the berries is giving you extra wood for free, basically, so it's nice. And, well, Portuguese has some good advantage here. But now, let's see, because the Malians faster goal. Still, more farms. A lot more farms also for Sebastian, but here is the battle. Archers are coming. Archers are coming from running. He need to go back a little bit. The 2 militias is still alive, and remember, those are with extra pierce armor. The scout from Sebastian is gonna be bye-bye. And right now, this is a bad situation for Sebastian. He has not enough army here to defend. He has to go back, and both got the fletching. He need to micro now really good Sebastian. Let's see, it's 4 archers and 4 archers. But the good thing here, right, Winchester, he is on his base and he will have reinforcement.
Yeah, exactly. But the start was really bad for Sebastian. He lost 2 archers without any trade. That was terrible, and running could kind of snowball here. And while Sebastian had no fletching, so that's already good damage. But still, probably running could achieve a little bit more here.
Yeah, he didn't kill any villager. It's true that the efficiency now at the bottom right corner, you can see how running is a little bit ahead, but still Sebastian stabilized quite well. The good thing here, Winchester, is that Sebastian is farming really good in the first 2 games. Much better, in my opinion, than running.
Yeah, I agree. And right now, he's still really annoying with those 2 militia on the back, because I could see running villagers hiding in the town center instead of working on the farms, which is a lot of food as well. So he really plays it like using his APM and trying to be at the same time in different spots. That's really nice.
It's very nice. As you can see now, hill advantage for running. Need to go back with those archers. Finally, he's walling with those houses. 21 on foot. He's not all farmers, but he's 21 on foot, while his opponent 12 villagers on foot. He need to go back and don't lose any villager there, and now he's gonna be there with the archers. He's already gonna sell probably the stone again. 1 villager down, that's 1-1 Echo KD, which is nice. And running again, he's selling his soul and doing your favorite strategy, Winchester. Market abuse. What the hell?
Exactly. Yeah, but the cool thing that Sebastian right now, without selling and with making armor for his range units, has same amount of food like his opponent. His economy is insane for the 2nd game in a row.
Yeah, it is. It is,
And
man.
still there's 3 villagers running behind the militia on his base. He's winning like huge amount of time there. And running is still not walled. He maybe don't realize that he's open like in the middle of his base. At some point with armor, if Sebastian comes there, he can probably make some damage happen.
And honestly, when I see that one player go up, like 15-second difference, selling the 200 stone and the other has all his resources and didn't use the market, you can notice here who is playing better. I mean, you still can win the game thanks to the market approach, but for me it means that Sebastian is just playing much better.
Yeah, his openings is much better. He really
The opening I'm
more
talking, yes.
successful with this. Yes, I agree.
Okay.
But Malians and Malians in Castle H, they kind of snowball their eco bonuses. Probably same like Portuguese, but still has strong knights. Maybe with Malians he will be able to achieve something. I don't know. Maybe a university, fast ballistic, something. He need to something happen, like I said before, because if game continue like this, Sebastian will just over spam running at some point.
We'll see. We'll see, because we talk about the stables, but there's no stable from Yellow. Yellow does have the resources even to do that. If you want to make ballistic, he has double archer range. He has now 13 archers, but ballistic require 200 wood for the university, then 300 wood also for the upgrade and ballistic. Remember that 80% faster, those university upgrades. 1 villager down now for Sebastian. That shouldn't happen when the archers are that close. You need to defend that one, Winchester.
Exactly. I completely agree with you. And I don't like the fact now that Sebastian is not idling those farms. Like, there is like 3-4 farms on the in front. He didn't know that his opponent is going up earlier, so using those skirms with armor, he could deny the farms. Maybe, but okay, he tries to follow the running army as well.
Well, the archers are coming. And he probably knows. I don't know if Sebastian has the Tone Watch. I think he does.
He just made it right now.
Yeah,
right now.
He did it now. Okay, now he did it. He was doing, and he can see the crossbow, but his wood is completely exposed. He has to move, but this is the problem. He's doing the university, but now he has no wood. 0 wood. No stragglers. He needs to move all this. So, university in the hell.
For running. And ballistic for running. That's really nice, because right now there is almost no chance for Sebastian to win the fight. It must be much better for running, and it can snowball a lot like it did in the first one. So it's only the running hands right now.
Yeah, but the problem is that these archers also at the same time moving there on the north, but he didn't kill much. 1 villager, I think. Now he need to go back. Let's see the APM he has. He's gonna try to dance against ballistic, man. If you are able to dodge the arrows against ballistic, I mean, seriously, I cannot dodge the arrows ever, you know, but against ballistic. Why you smile? Now people see your face. Don't smile when I say those things. Come on, Winchester.
That's fine, that's fine. What is the most important thing Sebastian is doing here? He can't I've got
Pretty
war,
great.
but never mind. Yeah, I mean, no, running is not on his wood line, because if running would just stay there with crossbows, then Sebastian will never get the wood line for ballistic, for the next thing what he needs, like receive the farms, go for lumber camp or something. He could have a really unbalanced economy, but right now, distracted. Okay, yeah, he just distracted running from his wood line, and this is much more important rather than all other stuffs. And this is really nice for Sebastian now. He's not that behind like he could be. And
No,
running,
wait.
still no double BX. Oh my god.
Oh, he did 0 upgrades. Well, it's arena economy, you know? Arena economy.
Yeah.
What can I say? 14 on wood, 22 on gold. Both players now 3 on food for running. He's gonna lose that village probably. He lost it. Ballistic is crazy, but these forward archers by Sebastian are doing an incredible job. He's playing great, man. He's playing really, really good. And at home, Winchester, when he was without ballistic, he managed to make a great trade here. A really great trade. And oh man. Oh man. All right. We will see. Population 55, 47. It's looking really nice, but both with one tall center. Thank you, Maverick, for those 5 subscribers gift. All right, and I don't know. He need to balance the economy. That's just the market. I mean, I don't like the market abuse, but obviously when you are in this kind of situation, you have to make the market. 800 gold for Sebastian.
And this is all because he was out of wood at some point. So he had the gather points on gold. He still has it. So he has like 20 villagers there, and his army is cheaper on gold. So there is just no other resources to use all this gold. But yeah, this is like exactly what he needs to fix now. Maybe second lumber camp. The issue also that he wants to build this town center, which I don't really like. I think he needed to build TC on the second wood line, but he needs this TC now. He will need like second lumber camp, and only then he has the wood to make the market. So there's like, it's like snowball. You want, you need market to get wood, and you need wood to get market.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm checking use that micro here. Sebastian is doing a really nice job. He was with the downhill and he managed to dance like he was in the disco with 3 farmers. 3 farmers, 1,000 gold. Is still no market. Oh my god, 1,200 gold. But he's gonna go in again with those archers. And with 3 farmers, he's winning the game. Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And now he's doing market, so that means that he will buy all the resources he needs for first farms, for the villager production, and running in several spots. By the way, killing some crossbows.
Nah, he's doing it really, really nice. Oh, not anymore. He took the mangonel. Still 10 army, 8 army. After all this, the population is super close. Like really close.
Again, the upgrades. He's much better. It's second armor for Sebastian. It's okay, he's losing more crossbows. That's really bad for him. But he's doing the 4 TC already. He has farms with the horse collar, or at least he will have the farms with the horse collar.
Okay, well, it's crazy how running didn't notice and doesn't have any upgrade. When these kind of situations start to happen, you start to notice how both players are nervous. And now Sebastian is also nervous because he feels that he's really ahead and he feels the 2-0 on his pocket, you know? And then he has still 1,000 food and he's not balancing and all the economy. He could just buy food and wood completely. You don't need 700 gold in the bank.
Well, you don't want to use all your gold at the same time if you don't really know how to use other resources. So you want to minimize market as much as you can. So probably that's why he's not using. But right now, running is in a better position. If Mangonel gets there and he don't lose the micro right now, then can be nice.
Nah, but you have a Mangonel too. Let's see. You have a Mangonel. I don't know if he's gonna make another. Now he needs to use the market, man. He has to use the market. He could make a Lumbercamp exactly where he's going. I mean, he's the boot. This is a Siege Workshop forward. Running, feel that he can do the pay. Look at the Siege Workshop he's doing.
Oh.
He's ambitious. He's really, really ambitious. If he take the Siege Workshop here with the Mangonel, he's gonna kill it. He got it. That was really ambitious. Even more when you see a Siege Workshop there. If he's losing this, he's gonna lose the game. Winchester, I don't know what you think, but he's gonna lose a lot here. Now he's not doing that Siege Workshop, and because of this, he's gonna lose all the crossbows. He's gonna take the Mangonel, but this is really, really bad for running. He's losing the initiative here.
Yeah, exactly. Probably he could just attack the forward TC on the left because it's completely unprotected. This hill is cool, but it's still better to attack from the top, from the hill in the middle of the map. So I don't see any reason why he's fighting there. And why he wants to make a workshop there. Oh, I even lose the villager.
Exactly. That's why I scream kinda. He lost the mangrove, he lost the villager population. Now population is exploding. 3 villages more. Look at the army. That micro here and the decisions GG call. Running tried too much. He was too greedy. Winchester there. Really greedy.
Yeah, exactly. And it seems like Sebastian is a beast in this kind of approach with the archer opening, the 2 militia opening. Running needs somehow to switch the game into his macro style, as I was saying before the first game. So he needs to change something. He cannot play the similar game plan with a player like Sebastian, who is super fast and probably better understanding all these small details in such approach. So let's see what Running will bring in the game 3.
I mean, you can see the APM is really, really insane. 115. Running is not slow. 82 is really fine, but really big APM here with 8 kills more and economy. It was better economy in everything. More wood, more food, and more gold. We're gonna go into game number 3, guys, with Mr. Winchester here, and Sebastian is close, man. And is Sebastian a better Arabia player, Winchester? I think it is, right?
Well, right now it looks like this, but let's see. Again, as I said, if Running changed something and a game goes not that standard that Sebastian usually plays, then maybe Running will be in a good spot. By the way, I think all this economy difference is not considering, I mean, it's considered the market abuse as well. So once you buy resources, it's like counting twice there. So I think the economy difference was like much more than we see now in the statistic in Capture Age.
I think so. I think so. I think so too. I was checking just the other series to update the people. Miguel is winning 1-0 to Cosmonaut. I think Miguel is favorite there, right, Winchester?
Yeah, I think so too.
And Classic Pro is already 2-0. 2-0 Classic Pro,
yeah.
Your friend, Classic Pro.
Yeah, this is really
Winchester.
nice. I'm happy for it. Yeah.
I mean, you want that him to qualify.
Yeah, for sure.
We cannot hide that, for sure. And, I was expecting that. And then Valas 1-1 with Ozone. I expected that was to be a clear series, but 1-1 Valas against Ozone.
That's interesting. With Mongols against Vikings, that's not really easy to beat Vikings. I mean, Mongols is slow civilization compared to Vikings.
And now we have game number 3. It's going to start in a minute between Running and Sebastian. Byzantines versus Ethiopians. Sebastian, Ethiopians, Running Byzantines. What do you prefer here?
Well, I don't like the fact that it's again like more arranged civilizations, especially for Running. I think Byzantines is not what he needs now because he will try to play it passive, and I think this is exactly Sebastian just need to repeat what he did before. He just need to go for those, for example, 2 militias, try to make some damage happen on Byzantines, which is not really best economy civilization. Then try to force Running to go for some skirms, even consider they are cheap. Sebastian still must be faster to go to Castle Age and try to go for crossbows, ballistic, knights, depending on what Running do, and just snowball from this spot. So I think we might see kind of similar thing that we had in the first 2.
Yeah, and sorry, but I have to tell you that Kingston and I don't know who is the other player, because I have no idea who is that Tiang Tiang Hyol, because I don't know how to say the name, Like, seriously.
I didn't know as well.
It's 2-2. I don't know who is that one, but it's 2-2 with the Vietnamese player. So let's see what's going to happen, because we are in game number 3, guys. I'm going to put yellow again to Running, and Running need to win here with Ethiopians and Byzantines. I personally prefer Byzantines, but Ethiopians can be really snowball civilization, Winchester, or not.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Ethiopians are really nice, and this bonus on archers is exactly like this slight bonus, exactly what you need to at some point just out micro with or out mass with your archers against skirms. So that's why Ethiopians are really great against Byzantines. And also, the bad thing, of course, that they don't have the bloodlines, because usually against Byzantine you want to play with 2 gold units, but I don't have really a lot of experience to see how men-at-arms, I mean, longswords work against skirms and camels and Castle Age. Maybe that can be the way to go against Byzantines at some point.
Do you think we are going to discover many things during the tournament, also with the new patch bonus that we have?
Well, maybe it's depend on who advances, right? Because if it's Leary, then probably he will stay to meta, because I think he will feel really comfortable to it. But if it's gonna be like more creative players, maybe Tat or someone, then probably at some point, yeah, they will try something for sure, like 1 or 2 games at least in big match. Then why not?
Let's create some drama here. Did you say it live in front of 4,000 viewers that Lear is not a creative player?
I didn't say that he's not a creative player. I think he don't really need to change a lot because it works for him. He already playing amazing, and he's super comfortable and super safe.
Winchester, I have guys. Did he say it or not? He said, right?
No, I'm not here to protect myself. I just said what I said, and everyone heard that. I can say Leary is super successful with his micro and archer approach. That's all. Nothing special. This is all in your mind. So we just need to ask you why you thought that.
I know, man. I'm joking.
Right?
I'm joking. I'm joking. You know that I'm joking. Anyway, we have Sebastian Ethiopians with. It's a good map in my opinion. He has 1 wood in every spot. The goal is forward, but it's very close to the wood. Bear is not too far, even if it's forward. I don't know what you think about both maps generation. I like Sebastian map.
Yeah, to be honest, again, I think this is the third game where Sebastian map is kind of better than running. This one is kind of players have far. There is a lot of wood lines in between them and also around them as well. So the map is kind of balanced and probably can be good for Byzantines, but this berries in front kind of scares me, because Byzantine is really civilization depend on food, because if you'll be low on food without any eco bonuses, it's going to be really hard to match the timings against fast thief like Ethiopians, and at the same time you want to produce more skirms rather than archers with Byzantines, so these berries are really important, so it's all depend on how running will defend them.
Isn't better than instead of doing the houses and the walls he's doing there, just go out and make more forward? Like, for example, in front of the berries with the secondary goal. I know that it's farther, but you can make the houses more forward a little bit because you need to protect the berries, as you mentioned. Or, I mean, you know?
Yeah, I agree, but I would make those houses on the bottom of berries, start to make the wall from there to the TC, and then later I would wall the right side of the map. So he's focusing on walling his wood line, which is not really that important because, as I said before, I think berries is just a little bit more important to somehow defend them.
Yeah, and also if you wall like you were talking, at the end you will wall also the wood too, so it will be better.
Exactly. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you can see how Sebastian is doing the houses and the barrack in front of the goal right now,
exactly
protecting this area.
Thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's true that it's a little bit closer, but it's still farther. Anyway, we got to see now how Sebastian is doing the loom, and going up 2 seconds idle TC, but he's on the way to Feudal Age with 18 villages now, 4-5 villages on wood. He's mining the gold. Doesn't really matter too much if he's mining gold or not, because he's gonna get 100 extra food and gold right away. Well, now you can see how Sebastian is gonna be, running is gonna be walled completely, but the berry is exposed. The gold and the wood is safe.
Not even going on those berries, that's really strange decision. It seems like he wants to get some range unit first and then later go for it, but I'm not sure that this is really nice. By the way, the fun thing, I have in capture rate only 1 second idle TC for Sebastian, while you have 2. It's
what? It's rigged, man. It's rigged. Oh my god, okay. That's weird, right?
Yeah, I don't know how it happens, but it seems like, yeah, I don't... never mind. So, by the way, 2 militia for running. Oh, he made all those walls to go for 2 militia against Ethiopians without berries, which is forward. I mean, you really need to... you want to go for those 2 militia late if it doesn't really damage your economy. But if it is, then... you just won't be able to make the villagers at some point. And yep, he's going for the mill right now, and Sebastian is going for 3 militia instead of 2. I don't know if he'll go for man-at-arms, but this is exactly the cool approach here, because if he goes for man-at-arms and just deny all those berries, then it's going to be really hard for running to survive all this aggression.
He's doing the man-at-arm, and it makes sense. You get 100 extra food and gold, as you can see. He's not doing double that, but he could do it if he didn't queue many villages on the TC, but he preferred to keep Obviously now the production and archery is already up. The men-at-arms are already there, but he quick walls right away. That was quick by running. Good reaction, Winchester, because if not, his economy was going to be destroyed because the last ship is about to be out of food in a moment, and then he will have 0 food. Oh, he's not letting him make the archery range. Come on, he's under the TC. Run him. React faster here. And now, the 2 militias not gonna do too much on Sebastian base. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, exactly. He will do like nothing. He just needs to trade off a little bit of scout HP right now. This is okay. He killed the villager, but anyway, right now he must see the farms. He can't really ignore the farms because otherwise he'll be out of food. He again has no double beat X. Maybe same for Sebastian, but it's not good to don't have it. And at the same time, he can't make blacksmith.
Yeah.
So
well, Sebastian canceled.
Yeah.
Sebastian canceled the men-at-arms, by the way. I think it's a good decision because he saw that he couldn't do any damage. The archery range is already up and he's fully walled. So maybe it's a good choice here to cancel the men-at-arms.
Well, considering that he know that all the food there in Paris is not taken, then I would go for men-at-arms because I know that aggression there can work perfectly. Because right now they made kind of same damage, right? And Sebastian invested in the 3 militia compared to running, who made only 2. So the position can be better for running because he's fully walled and 2 villagers ahead.
I mean, it looks like it's better for Sebastian because he has 7 army, but as you mentioned, he's 2 villages behind. 20 seconds idle TC even for Sebastian, you know? While now with Byzantines, you can spam army super cheap. Why not few skirmishes? They are super cheap with Byzantines.
They're super cheap, but still expensive. It's food and wood.
Yeah, but now, when you see the amount of army that your opponent is doing, I mean, if you are doing a lot of... You need to make skirms, because if not, you can't counter. You are not going to catch up the numbers ever. He has a lot more, Sebastian.
Well, yeah, and right now he's queuing up skirms. I think he had idle on the range, but he couldn't make archer because he has no gold.
Okay.
Had no gold, yeah, he needed this fletching. So once the upgrade is complete, I think running is fine. But again, all these villagers, like, what are you doing with 7 villagers on berries? Like, even 4 with berries. What are they doing there?
Really complicated. The archers, he has to be careful. He definitely has to be careful. Okay. Yeah, it's microing probably, but those militias are almost eating the TC. But as you mentioned, running 1 on foot. He has right now 14 villages. All the villages idle, man. Yeah, this is when you have to be quicker with your micro, right, Winchester? Because this affects a lot, and it makes that your economy is suffer a lot, and then the transition to castle is so delayed.
And again, you might think like, okay, he's doing cheap skirms, that's cool for him, everything's great, he has more vills. But at the same time, those skirms are still cost some food, right? He is not on berries. Those militia are still able to deny the skirms from killing the archers, yes. And at the same time on the base, he's building again smooth economy. It's untouchable. So at some point he'll be faster on Castle Age, and there will be like 30 or 60 seconds to dominate heavily.
Let's see. It's true that now he's pushing back. 8 army, 10 army. His economy looks better as we mentioned, but this is good farming now for running, doing the market, a guy in the market. Winchester. He's gonna sell again. The stone. He's gonna sell everything again. But it's not working. It didn't work in the first 2 games, and it's gonna work now.
Oh, and he losing skirms. Those militia traded into skirms really nice. He took some HP. That means that with archer at some point he can kill those skirms as well. He took 1 skirms as well, and maybe he could use his scout earlier to kill another one. So yeah, the position for Sebastian is fine, and running still after all this. Oh, and he's selling and doing armor. Not at this point, man. Armor is not important right now. Oof. If you want to go up Castle Age and build the market and buy all those things, then try to make it as fast as possible. Don't really delay it by the useless upgrades.
Okay, we're going to see now Sebastian with Ethiopians. Look his resources, looking so smooth. And ladies and gentlemen, the player from Uruguay, it's getting closer and closer to be the first time in a S-tier event. Oh man, how he might be feeling at this point, because I'm sure that he feels that he's getting there, Winchester, and those are moments that the players never forget, right? Big achievements. The first time is well, one of the most beautiful moments in everything in life when you get something for the first time, and Sebastian is getting there, man. He's so ahead right now, Winchester.
Yeah, I agree. And also running on the now coming forward with skirms with armor, he can make damage, but at the same time Sebastian just finishing the walls on the wall part of the maps. That means that with skirms it's gonna be almost impossible to pose any damage. And what I also like, what I kind of dislike about running, that he made a wheelbarrow as well. That kind of delay your up to castle age a little bit, so with selling and buying again, I don't think that this is a good approach to go for wheelbarrow at this point. Oh, stable, really nice.
Okay, but he's now pushing here. He's doing the stable, as you mentioned, and knights and archers, remember that those archers, even if they don't have the bloodlines, those knights, well, crossbows and knights is always a deadly combination, even more when your opponent only have skirmishes, at least for now. I wouldn't be surprised to see a stable now from running, but right now he's not building anything else. He has only one archery range, and with only one archery range, you don't kill the Ethiopians, Mr. Winchester.
Well, it's depending on what you want. Probably in defense, one range is good if you just make skirms without any idols, because Ethiopians don't have the bloodlines, and right now Sebastian is going for scouts, which I think is a wrong approach. You don't really need to go for scouts. It was better to wait till castle age and just make some knights. Maybe one scout is enough to just deny those skirms from preventing archers to go forward. But right now, the second and third scout can wrong approach from my point of view. And for running, it's all about the micro right now. If he has huge mass, those knights without good upgrades will do almost nothing to this range unit. And if running will manage to make like 2 TCs in good spots, then probably he can try to move it to the later stages.
Yeah, but running don't have even a stone. Who is doing the 2 TCs is right away Sebastian. One behind the woodland, one on the secondary goal. He's gonna be with 3 TCs, with a lot of archers, crossbow, bodkin, bows, all the upgrade, while his opponent with the least skirmishes. The least skirmishes are not expensive. It's not a cheap upgrade. You know, he has a lot of wood. So 700 foot, 0 gold, 0 wood. 1 tone center. Now he buys a stone and he's gonna make a tone center on the stone at the back. Okay, but how are you gonna take the gold? No gold at all. Monastery.
Wow, why monastery? You didn't see any knight. Why monastery?
I mean, did you see my tone when well, he didn't finish. So maybe he didn't. He's not needed. I'm going to delete that one. At least skirmishes, and with the +2 armor is more than enough. You don't need a monastery. I would go even better for siege workshop, but not even that. Not needed. 30C.
Yeah, I think 30C is a good approach here, but yeah, he didn't see any upgrades on scouts. That means that even low number of knights are not that really scary for these numbers of skirms. So he don't really need monastery right now. He could make it a little bit later once he see more knights coming. So yeah, Sebastian has an amazing position now. 3TC boom as the Ethiopians, siege workshop as well, and yeah, he will make pressure here.
He's definitely having problems. And Classic Pro 3-0 Winchester. Classic Pro 3-0 already qualified for the main event. I'm just checking in the second monitor to see absolutely everything, how the series are going. We see now running with Byzantines, trying to go into with the skirmishes, +2, but the archers is still around. And the good thing here is that if you are not attacking Sebastian, he's just growing and growing his economy. It's true that he doesn't have horse collar and no wheelbarrows, so right now, economy-wise, it's fine for running. If you check the numbers of villages and also having wheelbarrow, not a big problem here. And with the skirmishes +2, he should be fine.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I kind of don't understand how this game goes, because he made monastery, but he still goes forward with all those skirms without being afraid of any knights, because even without upgrade, there could be like 2 knights and just kill all the skirms. I don't know why Sebastian didn't queue any. I know they kind of expensive because he wants to play 3 town centers, but still it's just like 2 knights, and those skirms does nothing.
Yeah, he has his 100 gold, but he does have the market, so he's not balanced in that economy. I think now he's feeling nervous. He checked the score and he see, hey, I'm almost there. So let's see, the crowds are going around. Mangonel as well, 73 population, 66. He's going to have the siege workshop, but He's coming with the crossbows. Ballistic here will be now huge, but he's not having even university. Need to be careful with those skirmishes. Don't fight there. +2/+2 is too much. He don't even have the armor, but the mangonel is there. And Byzantines, one of the best civilizations to defend. I'm switching to point of view now. Winchester, Tom Patrol for free. You see everything. You cannot surprise a Byzantine player.
Yeah, exactly. And I like what Running doing. He's on 3 down centers right now. He has skirms. He has the siege workshop on the back. He's not really far about the eco. It's only about Boso right now, and he needed to go instantly from the siege workshop.
Okay.
Kill the mangonel.
But
Yeah, now
he waited.
Yeah, he didn't. And now Sebastian will try to take the heal bonus here and try to push this town center, which is really nice for him. And it's going to be not easy for Running to push this. And he tries to go forward. Why? Like,
he has to defend here. He has to defend here. This is a problem here. Skirmishes, but now the mango. Oh my god! Well. With that mango shot, late bada boom, he take half of those skirmishes. Like, when you were talking, why you are going forward? That was a great mangonel shot by Sebastian, and now Sebastian has double the army, mangonel in front, Krobus in front, at home with the mangonel, and another one here. So what he can do Running here with this one, he's gonna take a guy in. Oh my goodness. Winchester, what happened? Oh, he take it. No, he didn't kill it. That was good. But, okay, he take the mangonel, but the population is starting to be scary.
Yeah, exactly, because even consider that he out-microed this mangonel, which is nice, he kinda took damage on the top because farms are not working, he was housed for a while, and right now the terrible move.
Oh my god, this is game! This is game! What happened, man? What happened? Running!
How is that even possible?
Oh my god! Well, now he killed the mangonel, but there's no army for Running. He's gonna lose everything. And Sebastian is in the main event 3-0. 3-0. Sebastian with a total domination. I expect the closest series. Running didn't have his best games ever, Mr. Winchester, let's be honest.
Yeah, I feel he didn't play great. He doesn't feel great today. That's just not his day because he played like terrible.
But Sebastian is in the main event. We will try. I'm gonna check the statistics. Okay.
And what I like about Sebastian gameplay that he didn't really all in this, right? He played it semi-macro. Like, yes, he's doing aggressive build orders. He tries to play it aggressive with the militia, then goes for archers and stuff. But he still has 3 down centers on the back, right? So yes, he's playing aggressive, but at the same time, he tries to play the macro. He's building his economy on the back, and that's really nice. He don't really sacrifice everything to just go for attack or something. That's a really good, smooth, balanced gameplay by him, and I really appreciate it. Very well done by him.
Okay, so we're going to see what we're going to do now. What we're going to do now is to make a call to Sebastian. Okay, let me see if I find him on Discord. Yes, I do. I do. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can bring him on the call, and then you can also listen, Winchester. Okay, let me make a group here with Vinch. All right. Yes, let's talk with. Let me see. All right, I'm setting up everything, guys. Let me use invite here. I need that he add me as a friend. All right, we're gonna talk with Sebastian in a moment. Then I can make a group. Well, if not, I call him Winchester. I will just call him, and I will be back to you. Okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. All right, I'm calling him because we don't have time to make now crazy groups and so on. Let's see if he's gonna be here in a moment. Okay, he need a minute, guys. He need a minute.
Thank you
Thank you for the soup, guys. Thank you for the soup. Vamos. Vamos, Sebastian. You have to be more ready. All right.
Hello.
Okay. This is Sebastian. Let me put full screen. Con el mate. What happened here? I'm going to say in Spanish, guys, first, because it's the first time that I speak with him. Enhorabuena, uruguayo.
Gracias, man. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Really happy.
Se te ve feliz, ¿ah? ¿eh? Se te ve feliz. I see you happy, really happy.
Yes. I was a bit sad last time that I was 2-0 over Binge.
Yeah, with my co-caster. For that, now that Vincent is not here, Sebas, I just switch off the microphone with him because I noticed that it was your opponent. I was, no, man, no more drama, no with enemies. You were 2-0, no drama here, you know. So I will talk later with Vincent, you know. It was so close. I mean, now that you are in the tournament, it should be a very down, right? Because when you were 2-0 the last weekend, and I was there, and then the 2-3, how do you mentally prepare for this week?
Yeah, definitely last week, my biggest problem was mental. I was also mental and draft. I think I have a more archership style, and with the draft against Winchester, I left many cap ships for the most important games. The last one, I left like I don't know, Hindustanis, Franks, and another one also. So I kind of started winning 2-0 with my favorite ships, and then I got slowly pushed away because I wasn't playing with my more comfortable ships. So definitely it was like a mental. It got me into my nerves when I was like 2-0, 2-1, 2-2, and it was the last game. But also I think it was I didn't make the best decision picking those ships. So mentally now I'm like, okay, these are my ships. I like playing with these ships, and I will play with them. Doesn't matter if I don't know if Hindustanis is free last pick. I won't pick it. I will stick to my style. And mentally, I was stronger there, I guess.
Okay. I mean, so you didn't feel the pressure today, for example, in the game 3 when you were already ahead and you were like, "Oh, I'm almost there." How were you feeling there?
Oh, luckily, I wasn't feeling that
Was
nervous.
fine.
Yeah, I was fine. Luckily.
It helped maybe the first qualifier, like having one qualifier and then the second, it maybe help for this one?
Yeah, for sure. Losing against Binge was a hit, but obviously I was like, okay, it's Binge.
Can happen.
He's a beast. If I have to be positive, I was like 2-0 over him, so that's enough for me. Now I'm analyzing my regs, what failed. And yes, I was. Okay. Really, the first qualifier kind of really helped me, obviously.
Okay, you are in your first tier event.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? Yeah, you see, guys, the smile he get when I say that, huh? You see? He's, well, you can tell to the viewers whatever you want in the sense to introduce yourself. They know that you are from Uruguay, but you know your age and whatever you want to say to the viewers, and they know you a little bit more.
Okay, I'm Sebastian KoTD5. I'm 21 years old. I was born in 2002. Kind of my nickname there, although I changed it. Only Sebastian now, kind of awkward.
Okay.
I'm from Reventos. I do study. I'm studying logistic engineering. I think it says like that. I've been practicing a lot for the tournament for like 4 weeks, 6 hours straight each day. So I'm really happy to get there. Yeah, I'm really happy. And I'm obviously really hyped for the event because I think I got chances as well. Obviously, they are great players, so it will be hard. But I like to learn from the process, let's say. So, yeah, I'm really happy.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, I believe the change that we did in the last minute, also, you like that change. I believe that now we go to group stage. It's not elimination the next round. We start with the group stage right away.
Yeah, no. I wasn't focused on that. I was just
separating
kind of.
Don't care. Don't care. You were focused completely. Well, now we can talk then. Do you like that, for example? Is better? You think it's better for you or you prefer?
Yeah, for sure.
It's better,
sure.
no? Ok. Well, Sebastián, enhorabuena, amigo. Te lo digo en
Gracias.
español. Además, si quieres decir
Thank
algo
you.
en español a los que te estén viendo en español, también lo puedes hacer. Así que
Bueno,
es tu momento.
bueno, muchas gracias a todos ahí los que me apoyaron ahí, que me llenaron de mensajes. Thank you very much to all the people following and hyping me and being there. In the bad ones and in the good ones, let's say. And thank you a lot, man, for the tournament. I really like this kind of tournaments. Really gives an opportunity to kind of pay off your training, not in the sense of money, but of entering the event, right? Kind of hard to enter an event when you have only like 6 spots. And this is really cool because you have 2 qualifiers and 16 players per qualifier. So I'm really happy. Thank you very much. Thank you.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure. We will see you. Remember that the tournament starts Tuesdays. You can rest tomorrow only, but we will have the brackets and everything tonight. So everything will be ready. A pleasure to talk to
Okay.
you, and congratulations, Sebas. Take care.
Thank you very much. A pleasure.
Take care,
See
man.
you.
See you, man.
I'm off.
Guys, this is Mr. Sebastian. You know him a little bit more. If you watch this on YouTube, hopefully you thumb up and enjoy a lot.